It's Exploring with Cindy, and today I am at Rock City Gardens in Georgia. This place is about 4 miles away from Ruby Falls in Chattanooga. This is just basically right over the Tennessee line, not that far. There is going to be a lot of noise in the background, a lot of kids hollering and going on. So some of this, I may just tone some of the sound down in there just to drown some of that out. And I hope everybody enjoys this fantastic video.
Help. Yeah. The trees in the way you can't see the trees.
Well, this, and I know it's going to make you sleep like a baby.
When you sleep, I sleep good.
I don't disturb you as much on air mattress as what I do when we're away.
From this particular trail, you're supposed to be able to see 7 different states. And this view is just amazing. The camera does not do it justice. Seeing it in person is just spectacular. I chose a very good day to do this on. I did this on a weekday instead of a weekend. If I had waited to do it on a weekend, it would have been way more crowded than what it is now. But the view here is just incredible, and to know that I can see 7 different states from where I'm at, it's just really, really gorgeous. Another thing that I didn't show in this video, that music that's playing in the background is actually someone live that is playing that music. He had different instruments and things of that nature up there with him, with a little donation bucket as well. And he was playing live instruments, and I thought that was a neat added attraction to see that as well. I would like to see other places like this play more live music, maybe more local people come in and do things like that. It just added an extra touch to that. Now, this is the notorious Fat Man Squeeze, as they call it. And it is very narrow to get through this. Certain parts of it, if you are a bigger figured person, you may have to turn sideways to get through this. There is some tight spots through this passageway, but very, very neat added attraction. But also around the Fat Man Squeeze, there's another pathway that you can take around that if you can't get through that.
You know what says magical as all of this? Come on.
This place truly has a magical feel to it, and as you can tell, it took a lot of time and a lot of dedication to get this place all put together. There was someone really enjoyed what they were doing, and you can kind of feel that while you're there. It feels like a very magical place. It really, really does. Lots of gorgeous views, lots of unusual stonework, different stone arrangements. It just took a lot of time and dedication concerning this, and you can really feel it. This place offers so many beautiful trails and overlooks. Some of the views from here are just awesome. Like up here, this is just like another point to where you can see the 7 different states, or at least, I would say at least 5. Up there is Lover's Leap, and I will work my way up there. This place is, like I said, it's still pretty crowded to be a weekday. But I will work my way over there. Just look how big that is. And you're standing under that. It's like its own little mountain. Pretty neat. But I'm going to work my way over through what they call Rainbow Tunnel. And you will see why it's called Rainbow Tunnel. It has like little colored glass that's in the side where the sun will hit. And once you start walking through it, it kind of shows the color variations of what would be a rainbow. And technically I called it Rainbow Tunnel. They're calling it Rainbow Hall, whichever. Now on this end, it got fairly crowded, and I'm trying not to add as many people in there as possible, but it was pretty hard to do. And like I said, I was highly surprised on how crowded this was to be a weekday. I thought that You know, school had started back. There wouldn't be as many people. It was a weekday. No, it was pretty crowded considering. But I am going to work my way over to Lover's Leap, which is on the end of this. And like I said, I tried to drown out as many people as possible, but in certain parts that was really hard to do. In this part of the trail, I had to briefly stop. There was a couple that wanted me to take the picture, and I did. I love taking pictures. It's a memory they'll always have together. We're about to enter Fairyland, and a sad thing happened while I was in Fairyland. Didn't get a lot of video of it because my camera died. After that, there'll be lots of pictures of Fairyland. But I was so heartbroken. I wanted more video of it. But the pictures will just have to tell the story of the spectacular Fairyland. Most of this is all done in the dark with the colored lights, and it had different fairy tale stories in different sections. This was a really neat part of the trail, and it's actually, if I'm not mistaken, the last trail. But yeah, at the end of this I was really sad. The camera died. I didn't get to video all of it, but I got as much of it as I could. I do want to add extra thanks to 8-Bit Melody for being with me during this trip. He took lots of pictures after we realized that the camera had died, which I'm so grateful for that as well. Now I'm almost to the end of where the camera died. I was down here on the history of Fairyland. I got a few or a little bit of it. After that, it died, and I was so sad. After this is where all the fantastic pictures will kick in, and at the end of this, there was a room that was full of nothing but Fairy Tale Land, like a whole setup that you could walk around. I wasn't able to catch that on video, but I got pictures of that, and I will add that in there. Well, at least I was able to get it.
Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe.